Hey, it's Julie with Market.Sell.Win. Have you ever worked on a project that you knew was not a good idea from the start, but you went ahead with it anyway? Have you ever been in the middle of a project and run into problems and thought to yourself, wow, this could have been avoided if we'd only had a conversation up front? This new project request discussion guide gives you a fast and easy way to have a conversation up front with your boss or the person making the request of the marketing project. It includes a 7-point agenda and 20 discussion points to help make sure that your project gets off on the right foot. Now, many people, myself included, have either not had this conversation or walked into the discussion without a real game plan. And here's where I see that go wrong. You don't thoughtfully assess the project to make sure that you're going down the right path. And as a result, you end up moving forward with the project as is. Now, what's the impact? One, you don't see the results that you thought you would. Or two, you run into obstacles, which cause delays in the project. And three, and this is the biggest one, you really miss out on the chance to come up with new ideas, things that could have either taken you down a different path or helped you make it better. So the purpose behind the discussion guide is to help you thoughtfully vet through new project requests, starting by getting clear on what is the purpose, what are you trying to accomplish, and what results are you looking for, and ultimately to have this bigger conversation so you can make sure that you are in fact taking the best approach for the goal that they have in mind. So in terms of what's included, you have a detailed agenda that includes topics like getting clear on the purpose, talking about previous projects that may have been similar in nature that you could use some lessons learned from, all the way down to who's going to be involved and what is the timing related to it. Plus, there's these 20 discussion points that include questions to ask, kind of key phrases to use, and give you ideas on other things to consider and talk through in this meeting. And then it includes some nuts and bolts things like how long should a meeting like this be, and what should you do in advance of the meeting in order to prepare. So the end game is to make sure that you're having the conversation up front, to ensure that you're using the right marketing tool for the job, and focus limited time and dollars in the most impactful places, and ultimately to make sure that you then have a project that runs smoothly and is successful. And for you personally, take some control. Using this guide will help you to lead these conversations with confidence. You will earn deeper respect for your professionalism and the line of questioning that you're using. It'll also give you a chance to proactively talk up front about your current project load and where this new one fits into the mix. And then ultimately, it'll also help you be a project management pro because you'll have had the conversation up front to get you started in the right way. So check out the new project request discussion guide in the MSW Marketplace and take some control.